Hey guitar class, how's it going today? Today we'll be learning how to play Autumn Leaves, and we're going to play through the whole thing, just one time through. We're not going to take well, we are going to take the first repeat, but we're not going to loop the tune at all. Because I'd like to just hear you guys play quarter note strums on all the chords. Now there are some new chords in here, and I'm going to go ahead and play it right now at the beginning of this video, and then talk about all the chords. I'm going to send you a handy dandy little chord chart to go over it. I'll email that to you all. And then we'll look at how the chords are, and then I'll play it one more time through slowly. So here we go. Okay, so first off, we start with A minor 7. So A minor 7, we're going to use this one right here. If you're playing with a pick, that's probably a good choice to use. Or if you're playing fingerstyle, you might want to do that one. D7 probably gets it right here. 5th fret, built off of that A7 form. G major 7. Now we've done all these before. And C major 7, and then F sharp minor 7 we haven't done. Now the way we're going to play this F sharp minor 7 is we're going to put our first finger on F, which is 4th fret of the 4th string, and we're going to use our first finger. And then some people like to use 2, 3, and 4 all on the 5th fret, like that. But me, I kind of flatten out my 3rd finger and bar all 3 strings with my 3rd finger, the first 3 strings there, and then put my first finger back down like that. So you really get the same sound. Either fingering's okay. Going to B7, that's just like the D7 we played here, but we're going to play it in 2nd position. E minor, you could just play E minor if you'd like to. That's fine with me. I think in the recording just a second ago, I usually play E minor 7 here, or depending on where I'm at. I don't always use these form of the chords that I'm showing you. I'm just trying to base it off chords we've already done in class. So from E minor, it repeats, and then we'll go back through all those same chords again, and then we have E minor again for 2 bars, and then we have that F sharp minor 7 again, either like this or like this. And then we have a new chord, a B7 flat 9. So the easiest way is to go down to your like B7 that you already know, and instead of playing it this way, B7 like that. Now you could just play B7 instead of a B7 flat 9. It's just an extension, adds a little bit more tension to it. What I do is I go ahead, and of course the flat 9 is really a flat 2, so it's a C natural. And I'm gonna grab that C natural right here. I'm just gonna bar the 1st fret. Now, if you'd like to, when you're recording it, you want to just play a B7 instead of a B7 flat 9, that's okay too, so feel free to do that. Going back to E minor, that's a good one, or E minor 7. I like E minor 7. I'm using a 4th string E minor 7. I don't think we've looked at 4th string chords yet. We didn't really have time because of the shutdown and all, but don't worry about that one. Just play E minor, same way you know it, or you can play it up here, the 2 ways we've learned it in class. And then it kind of repeats like the head, A minor 7 to D7, G major 7 for 2 bars this time, instead of just 1. The first time around, the first part of the head, it was G major 7 and C major 7, but we're going to go just G major 7 for 2 bars. And again, most of these chords are actually in the book, so if you can't remember, and I have Some nice chords there for you to look at. F sharp minor 7, it's again, and B 7 flat 9, or B7 itself. Either one's cool. And then we get to that descending bass line. That's like my favorite part in the song, where you go E minor 7 to E flat 7 to D minor 7 to D7 to C major 7, and then there's that B7 flat 9 again, and then E minor. So you can play it a couple different ways. You know, like that. I usually like to tell people, especially in that part when it's moving, you know, you got 2 chords per measure. What I like to do is I like to keep some fingers constant, so act as guide fingers, and actually my 1 and 3 will act as guide fingers as I move down, because I'm keeping 1 and 3 the same. You see, and even when I get here, you can play B7, and then finally. Any way you want to play it, you know, a lot of times I use different chords. I'll go. So if you want to surprise me and use some of these other chords, that would be great. I'd love to see it. But again, here we go. Autumn Leaves, and I'll play it slowly, going through, and I'll try to name the chords as I go. I'll try to do all that at one time. So we'll go A minor 7, D7, G major 7, C major 7, F sharp minor 7 flat 5, B7, E minor, repeat, A minor 7, D7, G major 7, C major 7, F sharp minor 7 flat 5 to B7, E minor, and I like this one. F sharp minor 7 flat 5, B7 flat 9, E minor again. It's okay to play this one, it's fine. A minor 7, D7, G major 7, twice, F sharp minor 7 flat 5 to B7 flat 9. Here goes E minor 7, E flat 7, D minor 7, D flat 7, C major 7, B7 flat 9, E minor. All right. So a couple different ways to do that. I'll accept any way you want to play those chords. Just make sure those are the right chords you're playing, and make sure you're kind of staying in time there. You might want to practice along with a backing track. There's a ton of those on YouTube. They're a lot of fun. If you have any questions on the chords or how to strum the chords, please let me know, or contact Elliot or Octavio. We're here to help. And remember, this all needs to be turned in by May 1st. Look forward to hearing each of you. Again, the best way to send the video to me, it seems like Facebook Messenger, so you don't have to post it to YouTube. You can just post it or send it to me through Messenger. Just friend me first, and I think you can send it right away. But please contact me if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. Thanks so much. Have a great week, guys.